sales, science, operations that support the business. They're led by our CEO, Truman Hunt, who you heard earlier today. His vision is to help you achieve success. Our goal is to enable your success, and we do so with a series of incentives that we call the Success Roadmap. This roadmap is made up of milestones that enable you to achieve success and set your next goal and reach for that. One critical piece of that is the success trip. This success trip motivates your organization to annually grow your business. That is a critical part of the BDMS strategy. And we all know that BDMS is about duplicating leadership, which is why this point of the power of team is so important. Everything the company does must ultimately enable your success. We need to celebrate your success together. We do that through our global conventions and our regional conventions such as this, where our aim is to praise you for what you've accomplished, which is improving people's lives. This is the Success Roadmap. This is our opportunity innovation. And we do it for you in order to enable that success. Now, I apologize for speaking quickly, but I have a lot of information to cover. Hopefully your translation's working better. Our next pillar that I want to briefly talk about is culture. Perhaps the deepest point of culture in our company is culture. Steve Lund talked with you earlier today, and he has many times made a statement that sticks with me and teaches me the point of culture. He says, at Nu Skin, we can do well by doing good. What that means is that in our unique business, success and helping other people are not separate activities. In Nu Skin, they're one same thing. And that is encompassed in our mission statement. This powerful statement enables all of our guiding principles to exist in one seamless concept. Our mission statement is what we are, and it's who we strive to be, and it's a guideline for all the activities that we do. Now, we've applied this innovation to our corporate social responsibility efforts. As Steve talked about earlier today, the Nourish the Children initiative and Vitamil. We're attacking one of the world's most significant challenges, starvation, malnutrition of children. Vitamil has been created to enable the erosion or the eradication of that concept. And we're doing a good job. So far, nearly 400 million meals have been distributed through your hard work and your effort to kill this challenge. We're making progress. Additionally, the School of Agriculture and Farming, SAFI, is a program in which the company is teaching people to feed themselves, to feed their villages, and to change their economic future. This SAFI program is changing the lives of millions of people in Malawi, as Napoleon told us earlier today. Every effort you make to promote Nourish the Children is helping to save a civilization that is in need of help. And these people learn what they learn, and they take it back to their villages, and they, in turn, through duplication, enable the creation of greater good for the full. You heard about the Children's Brighter Future initiative, which is simply taking the success of SAFI and putting it into a duplication model together with the government, where we work hand in hand to educate the people of Malawi. This Children's Brighter Future initiative is so powerful that over 13 times more farmers have been trained through this program than we could have done without it. And the results of the program will continue to get better. It will continue to change and improve lives. Now, all of these initiatives are important, but what's also important is that we're doing good at the local level. Both in Korea and in Japan, our leaders and you, our distributors, are changing lives. In Korea, Korea chartered the 1% donation program, in which leaders have contributed a portion of their monthly commissions to go towards helping people who need it. And in Japan, our leaders will do the same as they contribute to Tohoku Project, rebuilding projects, and other critical initiatives. You people are truly amazing because you understand that principle of doing well by doing good, helping others as we become more successful, and in turn, helping ourselves. Now, there's another principle that I want to discuss, which is people. You may be asking, why do we include people in the innovation discussion? In order to have that conversation, I think we need to go a little ways forward in time. And let's look at the world of what it will be. So I'll put these great glasses back on. And I will, let's go to our timeline. Let's see if we can do this again. So we're at 2014. Can we go? Let's go to 2020. There we go. 2020, not too far away. What's the world going to be like in 2020? You know what? It's going to be largely the same. Largely the same world, but magnified significantly. So let's talk a little bit about what the world will look like. Well, we all know that the world economy is a very volatile instrument. We understand that markets today trade together, they play together. What happens in China or Germany or England affects what happens in South Africa and Australia and Brazil. We play together, we benefit together, and we also struggle together. In addition to the economic challenges, there are all kinds of social-related issues as well, one of which is an aging population. We know very well, both in Korea and Japan, the population is living longer, which is a wonderful thing, but it poses challenges because people need to sustain themselves in a longer-term basis than they ever did before. This challenge is also magnified in the future because of a social trend, digitization. We all understand there's more information that transfers through the internet in one day than is contained in all of the libraries around the world, and that's wonderful. It provides great opportunity and great promise and potential, but the negative effect of digitization is that socially we're becoming disconnected. People wondering what their purpose is. We find that people start to seek for more meaning in their lives. They are in need of something greater. That's where we come in. This challenge that we see in the world of people needing more in their lives is all about social relationships. It's all about connecting with one another. In a world that moves so quickly, meaningful relationships matter. Nu Skin is about providing those. These meaningful relationships need to extend beyond ourselves and need to transform us into people of change. The need to matter in life is critical. In fact, I would argue it's one of the basic human needs now of our time. Now, that sounds a little bit serious, right? That's not as much fun to talk about. Are we uncertain about the future? No. We have the answer. Actually, the answer to all of these challenges is quite simple. The answer is you. You changed the world. You signed up to be with Nu Skin, and I want you to remember back. I want you to think back for just a moment and think about when you first came in contact with Nu Skin. I hope at that time, when you first heard of Nu Skin, you were in need of something in your life. You were in need of feeling a need or feeling something. You needed hope. And I hope that when you first felt Nu Skin, you felt that sense of hope. You felt the opportunity to dream again, and that dream would come primarily through helping your loved ones become better. And through that dream, you yourself would in turn become better. your skill set, your capability would be better. You would learn the value of personal relationships, of experiencing joy by building together something bigger than yourself. These relationships are what Nu Skin is made of. You have the answer that the world is looking for. It's an amazing, amazing opportunity to be a part of Nu Skin. And you've chosen to be here, chosen to be a part of it. Now, before I end, I have one other point that I'd like to make, and I'd like to talk briefly with you about what the current dream would be. So in order to do that, I want to step back quickly, and let's go back to 2014 and talk about dreaming together. So let me try this one more time. Go ahead. There we go. Pull it back and stop 2014. Open it up. Dreaming together. So here we are today. You've been patient to sit in your seats for so long. Very small seats for so long. But you're here for a reason. I want you to think about something again. And let's go back. And I'll ask you a simple question. Do you want to change the world? Yeah? I think we all are with Nu Skin because we believe in the mission of our company. We believe that we can change the world. One by one, we can change the world. Most people can't say that. Most people cannot say that they can change the world. But we know what it takes to do so. So, I want you to think about, for a moment, how do we do that? Well, there's got to be something down inside of you in which you become committed to this idea of improving lives. How do you improve lives? It starts with your own. You first have to change yourself. We have to change ourselves in order to change others. We have to be committed to that change. We've got to start by helping our friends and family. We've got to start by helping our children. And we've got to start by helping our children to change civilization. We have to understand the future. And we have to be committed to changing, to being a brighter part of that future. Now, as we move forward, the future is very bright. The future in front of us is much, much brighter than it's ever been at Nu Skin the past 30 years. Why? Because we know more now today than we ever did before. But the issue is whether or not we're really willing to do what it takes to change the world. We have to act now. Not tomorrow, not in 2020, not waiting until the next products. Now, we have a goal. In both markets, in Korea, they've set a goal to go double by next year. In Japan, we must commit to the same. Going double, creating success. We may ask, how do we do that? It's quite simple. It's quite simple. It's doubling our effort. It's doubling the effort that we make every single day, the people that we talk to, the effort we put in to recruiting and to training, the effort that we all cumulatively and collectively put forth in this business. As we do that, we will see change in the world. As we do that, Nu Skin will become the bridge. Each of you is here because you have a dream. You have a dream to improve your own life. Some of you have already achieved that dream, and you've in turn turned it around to now help others. That is the beauty of Nu Skin. You succeed by the success of your downline. It is my job, it's my goal, it's my dream to help you to achieve yours. So can we do it? Can we change the world? Of course we can. Absolutely. With the number of people sitting in this room today, we absolutely can change the world. And it starts now. I thank you very much for being here. Arigatou gozaimashita. Kamsahamnida. Thank you very much.